All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So let's take a look. Obviously, the 11th anniversary has been pretty rocky. I think probably tomorrow I'm gonna do a full. Yeah, we'll save that for tomorrow. Today, let's try and look at what we're going to get with our next content drop. Right now, we know that it's on February 26th. That is a full, I don't know, 4 days. 4 long, painstaking days. And you might wonder, oh, well, that's okay, because there's a lot of stuff coming after that. I don't think so. A week from the 26th is the next Dokkan Fest. We're probably leaving the anniversary. Now, last year, the Dokkan Fest following the anniversary was technically an EX part. I don't anticipate that this year happening. I know Amatsu gives a lot of lip service in some of these streams, but he is a troll. We have years of evidence of this. Him leading up to the 8th anniversary saying characters that hadn't been characters of the anniversary before. And I remember how excited people were for that. And then it was just double Goku and Vegeta. I mean, it was the Spirit Bombs, which are now, apparently the most popular characters to a lot of people. But anyway, you get the point. The point is that Amatsu's a troll. So the whole, there's only 2 parts things. He could be saying that, knowing well and good that there's a monster EX part coming, integrating the next Dokkan Fest like last year. Maybe, but I don't expect it. So, this week, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I think is the final drop of the anniversary. Now, I've pulled up at least as much as I think I can here, related to what we're going to see. So, in 2 days, on the 24th, I believe we are going to be seeing... Wait a minute. 2 days on the 24th. We're actually going to skip ahead a little bit regarding the integration of certain challenge events. So this was talking about all of the red zones and Supreme Magnificent battles being combined into one. I don't know why this is. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't seem like it was something that needed to be done. Now you just scroll through 100 stages. Seems pretty pointless to me to do this. I did drop a video kind of theorizing that maybe it has something to do with the new mode. I mean, even when they first announced this, the very first video I did talking about this, I believe I did throw this out, before they even mentioned the new, whoops, we'll get to this in a second, but before they even mentioned that the new mode was coming, I was talking about it, right? Now, buried in here, the Red Zone Artificial Life Form Edition will become available starting from the 24th at 2:59 a.m. Eastern. I mean, this day right here, this should be the day to download, yeah? So that, or no, I mean, I guess it's not, that's not going to be the day to, that's just when they're going to take it away. But there's going to be a day to download coming up, and this is also the day I expect we'll see the EZA details for these boys right here, which is kind of I mean, I guess the biggest thing. I think both of these characters are going to be easy, top 5 level in the game. I think people are going to walk away from this anniversary at least very happy with these characters. I mean, look how good the 7th anniversary LRS still are, right? Talking about this. But then earlier I did a video on the Greatest Tour new challenge event right here, where the 7th anniversary LRs completely demolish the fight. They completely own it in every way, the 7th anniversary LRs, because of the way Omega appears to me to be scripted to super attack in the Tech Pan slot. I saw some people were commenting that didn't happen to them. I suspect that's because they revived. Revives can mess up what kind of I don't know how I want to word it, but the boss, RNG or campaign or whatever. But I fully do anticipate that this is what you're always gonna see. I'll do more runs to confirm, but the way it's set up as a 7th anniversary LRs can just attack break. Omega's AoE super right there, and then that takes away the teeth of that boss, right? So 24th is the day I expect the data download on JP. I pulled this up, but I was like, oh yeah, this is the data download time, but it's not. I mean, when I expect the data download to happen will be the 24th for JP Dokkan, but I expect that the data download will technically, at least for my time zone, be the 25th for global. With the release obviously being, I think, the 26th for me at midnight. I believe it, like, 5 hours from now, 4 days from now is when I anticipate we'll see the 8th anniversary Part 1 LRS EZA. So I think 24th at 3 a.m. we'll see details, and the 26th at midnight, and of course I'm going Eastern time zone. That's when they're going to drop, I believe. But we'll see. So those boys are going to be there. Okay. I do want to go over this as well. I don't really understand what they mean here. So this is the Part 1 reveals, the 20th, right there. So certain events will be revamped near the end of Part 2 of the campaign. What is that like? That's like what I don't like. That's what we're talking about with this data download. So I don't. Maybe this again leads into my theory of it correlating with the map of the new mode. Maybe. So like if I just go into this video and I go over here, I thought maybe that the stages would kind of be structured very similarly to this map right here, perhaps. So let's take a look at this. I did watch this ahead of time just before starting this video. And my good pal Geppy here, the subtitles match exactly what he's saying. So again, it says certain events will be revamped near the end of Part 2 of the campaign. So according to this, these are about to be revamped. And the artificial life form red zone is going to be added to this a little bit. So the updates to the ultimate red zone, Supreme Magnificent Battle. Now remember, okay, yeah. This is a little further down the road, scheduled to be released in the latter half of the 11th anniversary campaign. We will revamp a certain Ultimate Red Zone and a certain Supreme Magnificent Battle. I don't understand what they're talking about. Later in the 11th anniversary, it's like at this time they were. I'm confused. I wonder if this is just a mistake or what, because he's wording it as though the revamps for these are going to drop now, but they did drop in the countdown. You see what I'm saying? They'll be available as new events, just like what we announced in the in-game announcement. Yeah, but that was... Yeah, one integrating Ultimate Zones, other integrating Supreme Magnificent Battles. Am I stupid? Like, what? In the latter half of the 11th anniversary campaign, we will revamp a certain red zone and a certain Supreme Magnificent Battle, which will be available as new events. Just like what we announced in the in-game announcement. Yeah, but that already happened. It's not the latter half of the 11th anniversary celebration that happens. And then ahead of this update, we prepared 2 special events. So I guess there's a new, I don't, is there a new red zone and Supreme Magnificent Battle coming? It's just very strange. Like the wording, this whole setup is odd. Geppy seems to be implying that there could be another red zone and Supreme Magnificent Battle coming in a couple of days. I don't know. It seems strange. It doesn't line up with what has kind of happened in games, so we'll see about this. It's a little odd. I have to imagine there is some reason why they actually combine them. We'll see. So we got that. Now down here, there's 2 question marks. So there's at least 2 events coming. Now, I do have this targeted, by the way, not Supreme Magnificent Battle or Red Zone. We do have 2 other things. So, of course, these boys are going to drop. Remember, I think they're going to be top 5 in the game, both of them, right? The greatest tours. A lot of people, don't read the news. No problem. I do, though. It says right here, this wallpaper can be obtained by clearing all the stages, including a stage that will be added at a later date. So there's going to be a stage 2 for the greatest tours in the state of download for sure. Bam. This will be coming. So I mean, a lot of people hate this stage. I get it because it's play for 40 minutes to get to an AoE super boss. Right? So like I understand. It's at least the very, very dedicated, like super obsessed with Dokkan players that, like, you know, I'm seeing their opinions a lot and stuff like that, seem to enjoy shorter content fights, more chaotic, explosive, short content fights, like Bio Broly, Goku Black, and Zamasu, fights such as that, as opposed to something like this monstrosity right here, or the 10th anniversary Red Zones or something, right? The most dedicated Dokkan players do seem to enjoy the quicker, more explosive fights, rather than these, like, long, sprawling fights, right? So, we'll see. My guess, I mean, look at the wallpaper. My guess is it's going to be a fight going through, like, we'll fight, like, Kefla and God Topo and Jiren and Bergamo and stuff. Like, that would be my guess, is it's going to be a Tournament of Power stage for part 2. But, we'll see. We'll see. The other thing is the the Dokkan Ultimate Player's Choice Battle right here. This is not related to, I saw players thinking that this was it. Definitely not, because remember, this is going to be different on Global and JP. It's actually different, right? And does it say challenge event is scheduled to become available during the 11th anniversary celebration? So these right here, 2 question marks, should be stage 2 for the greatest tours, and the Dokkan Ultimate Player's Choice Battle is what I anticipate those 2 being. I am uncertain. I can't tell y'all what's going on with the Red Zone and Supreme Innocent Battle. It's explained very strangely here, right? It's because Geppy is kind of talking as though these are dropping towards the end of the part 2 of the 11th anniversary, but they dropped like the next day or something like that. These revamps. We'll know, because I streamed when they dropped. So it's, yeah, when was this? This was 2 days later. 2 days later it was out. And like that boy was talking as though like this wasn't just going to be 2 days later. This took so long to get through, by the way, all the red zones. Oh, brother, yeah. Once we got to those 10th anniversary red zones, boy, right around here, whoo-wee, did it start to drag a little bit, huh? At the 10th anniversary red zones. So, yeah, we'll see about that. And then, of course, we have the big boys who are going to be easying, and I have 0% worry about them. I am not worried about them in any way. These boys, I think, are going to be all that. Exactly what people want. This character, it's so funny. Leading up to the 8th anniversary, like, people were not, like, people said this character wasn't, like, anniversary worthy when they were revealed. And then, like, leading up to the global anniversary, there was, I remember a lot of talk of, oh, it's not as hype as the 7th anniversary was. And gold players talking about, oh, we're not as hyped for the anniversary like we were last year for 7th anniversary, right? Leading up to 8th anniversary. I have spent the years since saying I actually really liked the choice of the 2 Spirit Bombs. I thought it was good. But in more recent times, all of a sudden, people talk like this is their favorite character ever. So, you know, how times change. So, good news for y'all, because they're not fumbling these 2. It's not happening. Every character is a coin flip, right? Legendary characters of all time, Kale Khalifa Tech Ultimate Gohan, Orange Piccolo, like ultimate fumble characters, you know, LR Ultimate Gohan, or I don't know, some other characters, right? Like who could be good. No way to tell with EZAs, except the anniversary Dokkan Fest LR EZAs have been crazy. So I have full faith these guys are going to be crazy. So let me know what you guys think. You know what? I should make a tweet. I guess I should have made a tweet to companion piece to this video, but I'll do that in 2 seconds, I guess. So, all right, my loves, thank you all for watching. 2 long days. Whew! It's gonna be brutal till we get those EZA details, and then another 2 long days until those boys actually release. Ho! Can't come soon enough.